slightly bent on all blocks, and always keep your knees soft as well. The first movement we have is an overhead block. Begin with a horse stance, with your arms in a fighting position. This is a very powerful, precise movement. Raise your left arm as though to block a punch to your face. Alternate your arms for the most cardiovascular benefit. Remember to maintain breathing and posture at all times. For the downward block, begin in a horse stance with your hands in a fighting position. Raise your right fist over your shoulder with your palm facing the ear and sweep it downward across your body. This next movement is called slipping a punch. It's a very popular movement and one of the first in which we incorporate movement from the torso as well as movement from the shoulder. Move your body from side to side as though you're trying to evade an imaginary punch. Keep your arms up in a fighting position. The duck under movement incorporates a lot of movement from the knee and the hip. You're ducking under slightly as though trying to evade an imaginary punch at or above your head level. Keep your arms up in a protective stance. The downward block of center punch begins in a horse stance. Again, your hands are in a fighting position. Raise your right arm with the fist at eye level as you twist your hips in the direction of the block. The arm swings down so the elbow is bent to a 90-degree angle at about the level of your belt. Punching a kick also begins in a horse stance. Keep your left hand in a fighting position and thrust the left hand down as though punching out a kick to your midsection. Alternate movements for best effect. Catching a kick is a defensive maneuver that begins in a horse stance with your hands in a fighting position. Start with your right arm bent at about a 90-degree angle with the palm of your hand pointing to the ceiling. A lot of the movement from this activity is coming from the hips. Keep your abdominals tight as you pivot from side to side. The arm movement should be precise. The bob and weave is another evasive procedure. Begin in a fighting position, bend your knees, and lean forward slightly from the hip. Keep your hands up in a fighting position and bob back and forth as though evading an imaginary blow.